Wherever the public would be, there's locks. This is animal enrichment.
This is one of your shooting set kind of things.
It doubles for. Yep, it works for many things.
And a lock on that one, and
yeah, it's dormant now since you were here in August.
It's got a lock. It's not actually locked.
Well, no, it's not locked at the moment because I thought maybe you'd want to go in there. Or...
But at least there's a lock. That's new.
Oh, okay,
That's shiny new.
okay. Wait a minute. Both of you, go ahead. It should be safe.
We often don't enter enclosures without the licensee going in. So
all right. It's that time of the year. He's building a nest over there, so animal enrichment is important. Close the door. Everything is frozen since the state. So so yeah, this is a very weird situation. Why the heck are you even here? Because in that sense, because I'm not licensed. I'm not even exhibiting right now. You shouldn't even be here.
But you have a USDA license, so that's...
Yeah, but I'm not using it. I can't.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, good.
It does not matter.
Thank you.
Currently USDA licensed. Therefore, we are fulfilling our obligation under the Animal Welfare Act to do unannounced inspections of your animal.
Oh, yeah, I have no problem with that. What is your name again? Tell me.
Dr. Katie Frank.
Dr. Frank. I understand. Thank you, because this is uncharted territory.
Oh, you had unannounced.
No. I'm talking about not a license.
But you have a license.
I have a license.
You don't have a state permit, so you can't. That's what.
I can show the reindeer, though. Can I show the reindeer to the public? Then, with my USDA license.
You cannot exhibit your facility that has other licensed animals in it to the public.
But the reindeer are up there in the yard. So
but is the moose right there next to it?
The moose comes there, but the reindeer I'm lawfully able to show. Correct? The reindeer up. Yeah. See.
See your exhibit right now. Your exhibition ban or limit is from the state, not from us.
Yeah. So
I can't comment on what you can and cannot exhibit. Looks like one bag's got a little bit of a rip in it there.
So there's an issue about the primate biscuits, okay? To porcupines.
Mm-hmm. I know that zoos often feed the Missouri biscuits.
Yep.
What do you have in there now?
I put food there to feed for the day. This is today's feed.
Why is this fox in this enclosure if the fox isn't in the enclosure all the time?
Because we rotate. This is training every day and then just walking on a leash and so on. Animal enrichment. Most of these are imprinted animals.
So this enclosure does not have a perimeter fence, correct? It's not within a perimeter fence.
No, because it's only for the programs.
Okay.
But it stays in a place where there is a perimeter fence.
Okay.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that
enclosure that has an animal in it that needs a perimeter fence needs to be enclosed by a perimeter fence. Period.
Well, this is for presentations and animal enrichment.
Period. Any enclosure that has an animal that requires a perimeter fence in it requires a perimeter fence.
Okay, well then I won't have this fox in here then.
Fox is currently in this enclosure.
Yeah, no. I will remove it so it's not in here unless there's a perimeter fence around this. Is that what you're saying? I haven't been told that before.
This lynx enclosure, where you last saw the lynx in the enclosure yesterday and had a photo.
Yeah, but it's in here right now. You want to go in there?
I do not want to enter the enclosure with the lynx.
Okay.
Where is the perimeter fence for this enclosure?
For this particular enclosure, it goes into a building and I close it off. And according to Dr. Goplin, does not need a perimeter fence.
That is not true.
No, that's what I was told by you.
No, not.
This is for the grizzly bear.
Is the grizzly bear currently in this enclosure?
No, this has everything, electric wires and 8-foot fences and all of that.
This is what you want us to consider the perimeter fence, the woven wire, right? Not the chain link?
No,
you want this to be perimeter?
The chain link, the chain link and this, because they're together here, you can call it whatever you want, but we have a perimeter fence for the bear.
Okay. And then...
So if this is perimeter fence, what is enclosure fence?
It's a perimeter fence. It's that electric wire there.
Can you show us that the electric wire works?
You know what I'm going to do? This is very nice. You can actually check it. Here, take this and you put it on the wire.
You to, please.
What's that?
I'd like you to, please.
Oh, okay. Come on over here then. I'm going to take this and go over here and hopefully it works. Praise God. Praise God if it does. Okay. What does that read? Can you read it, Dr. Frank? 9.1. That will knock you on your butt. Aviary and flight area for a snowy owl, and you're saying it what?
Birds do not require perimeter fences under our regulations.
Okay, thank you. Let me shake your hand.
I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're going where the public would never go. You see, this is for animal enrichment too. There's a lot of definitions here that you've got to.
So I'm getting
No! Don't do that.
5 feet,
No,
maybe?
no! You can't do that, doctor. Unless I'm way wrong, you got to go to the ground down there, not on the log. This has nothing to do with the perimeter fence.
So in our perimeter fence regulations, we look at effective height.
Yeah, well, the effective height is down there, up.
The effective height is where
I go in
an
there.
animal or a person could stand next to the fence within just a couple feet to be able to get over it.
Doctor, nobody stands here. Doctor, okay, you go ahead and say what you want. I'm recording it. This is, I will, no, listen. This is, okay, wait a minute, doctor. I shut that. I'm working in there now. I'm doing maintenance, okay? The bear is, yeah, this
So
is.
it's approximately a 2 foot by 3 foot hole. All we saw was the head.
You saw more than the head. I was recording it. Did you see
his
just the
front
head?
shoulders, but we didn't see any of his.
You see his arse? I gotta take my jacket off. Walk that, unless you want to walk back up the side of this mountain. It's very dangerous though. And if you fall, are you guys? Do you have insurance? I mean, am I gonna be liable for this if you fall? You gotta answer me on that, Dr. Frank. Dr. Frank.
I'm a federal employee.
Well, do you have insurance? Well, what? Dr. Frank, though, but if you fall and get hurt here, am I liable?
I am a federal employee.
Okay, well, here's where I fixed that spot. Yeah. You see, I've got no problem with that. Are you coming?
Yeah, we're coming. I'm just breathing.
This was what all the controversy was about for the hearing on January 17th, 2025, was this crooked door fence. So, Dr. Goplin, you made it to the crooked door. This is like Mount Everest. Bear trail that comes down here, through here, but come over here. And I've started to take this apart, but see how the perimeter fence goes down and around? See it over there? So, you see it? You see the fence?
I see it come down and then I see it head that way. I'm like, that's an ankle breaker right there going up that way.
As a safety, I would definitely advise against that.
Yeah.
Well, okay. That's why I'm taking that all down. Oops. Want me to take my hand or?
No, I'm just trying to plan ahead.
Okay.
You really gonna video me this? Yeah.
I'll shut it off if you like. I'll shut it off, okay? No,
I'm just.
Now, doctor, are you coming in too? Yeah, you.
Please don't video.
Don't video? Okay.
Embarrassing.
Okay, but I don't want this to come back to bite me.
Please don't video because.
Okay. Good. If I ever had cancer, here you go. 150 milligrams. But I would take that myself, and methylene blue, and you're looking at that and you're saying that it's not. Let me get back. I don't want to irritate you with this, but this is important. Go ahead and say when the expiration date is on that, doctor.
It appears to be in date.
And when? What?
It appears to be in date.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And where you want to know where I get it from?
Correct.
Pillsforever.com.
Okay, so
There's all family. What's wrong with pillsforever.com?
we don't know. We have no idea. We've never heard of it, and
Well-
we don't know how.
Pills, Pills, the numeral 4, ever.com. That's human grade fenbendazole. That's not an issue where it comes from, though, is it?
Does your typically most licensees and folks will get their medications through their veterinarian in order to ensure that those medications are created and maintained in a effective state.
This is an effective state. It's for humans. I take it myself, you see. That is the best you can get. If you don't want me to get it from Pills Forever or All Family Pharmacy, let me know. All Family, you can get it there. So here's my medical records. This is update. This is part of it. What they've been dewormed and all that. You're saying, doctor, that there's not a lot of information there?
Correct.
That's because they're healthy, and that's all the information that's needed. There's nothing wrong. You don't give mink any vaccines or wormer. That's a mustelid. That's a sign, in my opinion, of something good. There's no need for vaccines. There's deworming for certain animals is necessary, and that's what we do. So, well, a blank sheet should, in my opinion, is a good thing. Is that not what you think? Is that not what you think, doctor?
Would you please not come so close? Thank you.
Well, I'll shut it off. I'm going to attempt to pick up a mink with my iPhone on. See? You see the mink? When you see dried fur like that and so on, those are toys for the animals. You see what I'm saying? Now you could look at that differently, but that's why I'm not. And in the wintertime, so this is chlorine dioxide comes into play to keep that algae down. Has anybody else heard that? I mean, the other doctor? No, never heard of it. Dirty water bottle. What?
Yep, right here. All this kind of algae and debris. It's on the inside. It doesn't come off.
All right, I'll replace that.